Hey guys, this is Shorty1325. I'm also known as Evo of Reflex and Reflexors in different games. I did promise earlier that I would be making some YouTube videos on how to do or how to use basic tools. And I am not the best at doing this because I have to go through these kind of quickly so the videos don't get too long, and I will do my best to explain them in a short amount of time. Give me feedback on how I'm doing. I can always go over tools slower, one video each, of what you guys want me to do. So first off, we're going to just start with constraints. And we're going to do not all the tools, but just about the ones that I use all the time. So axis tool is when you click on an object somewhere, that is going to be the point of the middle of where it's going to be spinning or rotating on. So you just click on the object and then click anywhere for it to rotate on, which I chose the ground, and it will spin in the center of where you clicked. You can do this to the other objects and make little spinning contraptions or doors, whatever the heck you can make this with. So that's a simple going over axis constraint. Ball socket you can make for using catapults later on if you start getting, if you know how to do some stuff. So you slightly want to raise an object when you normally do this. So you're going to raise it a little bit, get your ball socket tool, and click bottom of the side of any door or something that you're doing. Click the grid next to it. You can just copy me in the video. Now when you move it back and forth, it's like a knee, if you think about it. It's like your knee in real life. It kind of just, it's on a pivot. So that's how the ball socket constraint works. I can go in detail later on for advanced stuff, like I said in my upcoming video. Elastic is simply a rope that is elastic. So I'm going to freeze one object. If you rope two objects together by clicking one object, clicking the other object or the ground, it doesn't matter, it will be like a rope, like I said, but it will be a rubber band almost. It will spring back almost like it's a spring because it's elastic. It's like a rubber band. It'll pop back. So that's that. Hydraulic. You can make simple elevators, or actually advanced elevators if you really want to. But to do this, you have to raise it above the ground just a tad. Go under it. You can always hold control when you're in flying mode to go slower. And you click the object, then you look straight down into the ground, and you unfreeze so now there should be a straight up and down rope. Now you unfreeze it, and to whatever button you set it as, when you click that button, it should raise. Alright, don't worry, I figured it out. I just need to reset the button. So when you click whatever button that you chose, it should go up, and then when you click it again, it goes down. It goes up and goes down. So you can make little elevators with this in your forts or whatever the heck you want to do. You can also do this on walls, and it doesn't have to be at the ground. So a motor tool is a axis with a motor, I guess you could say. So I will get, let's see, a pole or something. Let's get this. And we're going to get the motor tool. I have my forwards to 5 on the keypad and backwards 0. Backwards is basically the force of what it is. I don't know why they named it backwards, but I'm just going to put it all the way up for the sake of showing you guys what it does. And I'm going to have toggle on, so I just press it once and it spins. So when I unfreeze it, that will happen. Okay, well, when you press your button, it will start spinning on the axis that you put it on, which is the place that you clicked on the object. Now you can put it in the middle and have it like a more of a helicopter type deal, you know. Now when I press 5 again, it will slow down and stop eventually. Alright, pulley. I don't know, I never use muscles, so what the heck. I can always go back to it if you guys want me to, but first I need to figure it out. So for pulley, I'm going to spawn 3 objects in a row, and I'm going to raise the middle one. This is basically like a kid pulling a rope, so the rope going over a branch of a tree brings the bucket of apples up while the kid's pulling on this rope. So you'll see what I mean. Now, to make a pulley, you click the bottom object, click the top object twice, and then click the last object. So if you do this, make sure these are both unfrozen. Now, when you pull one, the other will go up, just like I'd be pulling on a rope with a pulley and something on the other side goes up. Now, I don't know what you would want to use this for, but you can just mess around and have fun with it. It's pretty cool. So that's how you make a pulley. Rope is a rope. That's all I can say for this one. When you click one object and click the other one, it ropes them together like they're tied together like they would be in real life. There's no elasticity or anything, it's just a rope. And you can rope objects to the ground. You can get creative and rope a couch on the back of a car and drag someone with the seat. You know, you could do a bunch of different stuff and have fun with ropes. And now sliders, it basically puts... I'll show you here. It's hard to explain. So let's say I want to put this object and make it stay the same elevation and just go back and forth on the same axis. So what you do is you want to line up with an object to a wall, click the wall, then click the object, and now it will slide wherever the rope goes. So you can make transportation possibly with this, like putting a seat on top of an object and putting thrusters and making it go across the map like a train, if you will, or monorail or something along those lines. So that's a slider. And welding. Well, I hope everyone knows how to weld, but this is a basic video. Not everybody knows how to do it correctly. You click one object and click the other one that you want to weld it to. Now they're welded. They don't need to be close together. They can be as far apart as you want them to. They can be in any position. You basically weld them together like you would in real life, but not like you would in real life. So these will be stuck like this. They're like a part of each other now. Now you can add one to the group by welding both of them, or even just one of them, but I like to do it so they're more stable. And you can just, you can really weld a bunch of things. You can weld a bunch of things together. So, winches! You can make little trapdoors with these. And I will show you, you can make like a folding type door. So if I go to a doorway, and we use the ball socket constraint tool like we did before, the bottom corner of the ground, bottom corner of the ground, we did raise it. So now we have a little of this effect. Now for a winch, you can probably actually make little bomb bays in your planes and all that good stuff. Let's see. Let's see, 7 and 4. Let's just do 7 and 4 on the keypad. I always use the keypad because I'm used to the old Garry's mod. So you're gonna click somewhere, and then click a wall or another object that you place. And now my button to make shorter was 4, so whatever your button to make shorter is, you can close. So when I keep pressing 4 or hold 4, it shuts it. When I press 7, it makes it open. So this is a winch, like you would on a truck. We can actually do that right now. I'll do that quick. So, oh, that's right. Alright, Half-Life 2. Okay. Okay, maybe not. Half-Life 2. Okay. So now, let's say 1 is stuck in mud. Okay. That's unfortunate if that happens in Garry's mod. But now, if I press my make shorter button, it will pull. You can possibly tow with this. So thank you for watching. So, I hope you learned something, and sorry if I was going way too fast. It's just because I want to get as many tools out as I can in one video, so it's less hassle for you to change videos all the time. So that will be my first tools video. I might upload one later, and I definitely will tomorrow. So yeah, I will upload some more sometime else. I hope you guys learned something, like I said, and see you guys. Have a good night.